What's up, everybody? It's me, E-Man from E-Man's Movie Reviews, and today we're gonna review Ma. Okay, let's do a quick intro. A lonely woman becomes friends with some teenagers and lets them party in her house. Only problem is, she's crazy. Enough of that, let's get right into the good.
The good.
Well, the most obvious highlight of this movie is going to be Octavia Spencer herself. Her performance was both intriguing and captivating. For the entire duration of the movie, she'll have you wondering just how crazy she's going to get. I thought what made her performance so effective was how she was able to descend into madness and switch her crazy on and off when the time called for it. In addition to that, she was also able to communicate to the audience her internal and emotional struggles with very little effort. Octavia even provided a few moments in the film where you might actually even side with her character a little bit. I also think what made her character so engaging was the sheer fact that you wouldn't want to mess with her on any given day. As the film progresses, she became such a terror that you'll stay invested whenever she's on screen. Now, while the other actors and characters in the movie did a fair job for the most part, I want to give a special shout out to the character of Andy. While this film doesn't really have that many surprises or plot twists, I thought Andy was one of the few characters that actually did something smart in the movie while he was in a very dire situation. You'll know it when you see it, but his scene was probably one of the few surprises in the film that I really enjoyed. Now, one thing that really helped Octavia Spencer's character in the movie were some very key plot points. For one, I thought it was a very smart move to include the use of social media. Rather than using traditional stalking methods, like physically following someone, this film incorporated the fearful ease of how social media can be a stalker's best tool. The other key plot point was Ma's past trauma. Ma's motivation in the movie to kind of do what she does is a pretty interesting aspect in the movie. I thought the movie did a very interesting choice to showcase the effects of past trauma and to highlight the effects of what happens when it goes untreated. Enough of that, let's get into the bad.
The bad.
It won't take you very long to realize just how predictable and simple this story is. Not to mention the fact that this movie's story just really isn't all that deep. You'll always know what direction the film is going to take and the outcome of most characters. I think most of that is due to poor editing. One thing the film tried to unravel was the mystery behind Ma's past. That mystery, while it was pretty disturbing, was one that I thought should have been revealed a little bit later in the film. I thought that the editing in Ma started showing flashbacks of her past way too early and frequently. I thought that was a mistake because it could have allowed audiences to continue guessing just what makes her act the way that she does. Another issue with this movie is the general pacing in regards to Ma's descent into madness. While it is true that Octavia Spencer's ability to show her crazy side was executed pretty well, I thought the movie rushed her character's development. In the same way we were shown her past too soon, I thought the revelation of her craziness was also hurried. Okay, enough of that. Let's get on to the reason.
The reason.
Ma is an excellent showcase of Octavia Spencer's talent, but the crazy train can only take you so far. I would highly recommend avoiding any and all trailers for Ma, mainly because it reveals entirely too much. The best way to appreciate this movie is to come in as cold as possible. So when it comes to the rating, for Ma, I've got to give it a 5.5 out of 10. Ma's the type of movie that you'll probably best enjoy in the comfort of your own home. Or if you really insist on going to the movie theaters to go see it, $5 Tuesdays or a matinee at the very most. By the way, if you do happen to go check it out in theaters, you might actually find yourself laughing at the movie even when the film is not trying to be funny. Have you already seen Ma? Let me know what you thought about Ma in the comments down below, and if you haven't seen it, go see it, then come back to this video and let me know what you thought about it. Thank you so much for joining me today. I always appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I've got more videos and reviews to do for you all, and until next time, I'll see you all later.